Yesterday here on KVUE, we released video from inside Robb Elementary School when a gunman shot and killed 19 kids and 2 teachers back in May.
Now, to get more insight on the response or lack thereof by law enforcement, we talked with Curtis Lavarello. He's the executive director with the School Safety Advocacy Council and has an extensive law enforcement background. He
shared with KVUE's Connor Board that this is one of the most disturbing things he's seen in his 25 years of doing school safety.
This response was pathetic. You don't have kids in there for that long when you know they're being killed, shot, and hurt, and it's just, there's no rhyme or reason, and watching it makes it even more disturbing from my aspect through law enforcement eyes.
I was going to say how you said since Columbine training's changed, a lot has evolved, and you said one of the biggest things is kind of getting to the shooter as quickly as possible.
Right, and making sure we have the right equipment to go in. You know, we're not asking any one officer to be a hero and walk into a suicide situation. You know, from the videos and what's coming out, they had the equipment, they had the firepower.
Not only does Curtis Lavarello believe the officers inside Robb Elementary had firepower, he believes they had options they did not utilize.
There was a lot of focus on breaching the door into the classroom. Well, these classrooms had windows as well. I don't care if you have to drive a police vehicle through that door. You get in there and you save lives. It's just, again, it's just incredibly difficult to watch. And it's probably, you know, I've gone as far as calling it disgusting.
In the beginning, they did have a few officers go down who got shot at, and then they came back and stayed back.
Right. They had ballistic shields as well, you know, which would have provided a great portion of protection. You got to engage the shooter. If for nothing else, he's engaging you and not engaging kids and killing kids.
He also said by running away from the shooter, officers put themselves at risk by turning their backs to the shooter. He said it's also not typical to retreat like they did.
What generally do you, if that happens and they go take cover, what are you supposed to do after that?
Well, what you're looking at here is exactly what came out of Columbine. Is no longer are we going to sit back and wait for SWAT teams or response teams.
He says as someone trained in school safety, the lack of response at Robb Elementary is hard to comprehend.
We go into gun battles where we know there is one person that may hurt one person. This is a gun battle where you know there's a one person that is hurting 20 some odd people and taking their lives. And so it's just, there's just no way to make sense of the response here. And I can certainly understand the frustration of these parents and the community.
He says even if there was wrong direction by law enforcement leaders in Uvalde, the response by officers in this hallway is still unacceptable.
And I know there's some question as to who the incident commander was, but you don't need an incident commander to know what to do and know what is right here. It's very, very simple. You've got to eliminate the shooter. Time is not on your side. You've got to go in there and you've got to eliminate that threat immediately. And that's the only response.
And it's a response that at Robb Elementary on May 24th did not happen.
I'm sad as a law enforcement officer for 25 years, but I'm probably more sad as a parent of 2 children. I can't imagine being a parent sitting outside and being told we're waiting to go in. And now these parents watching this video, it's heart-wrenching.
That was our Connor Board. We'll be posting our full discussion with Lavarello on KVUE.com.